We're on the Danube in Austria on our way to Germany. It is cold out there.
Some ducks on the Danube in Austria.
This ship is nice, but don't you get to the point where you're racing that most
Take a seat here and just enjoy the winter scenery. And by the way, it will get even more wintry. Prepare for cold, cold weather and some snow this afternoon. The snow is on its way. After all, it is a Christmas tour. Anyway, folks, very quickly, I would like to mention to you, many of you have traveled with us before. Some things might sound familiar, but for those of you that haven't, just a few words. First of all, our program is designed in such a way that it always gives you the greatest opportunity to tailor your own program according to your strength, need, all the way with us, or whether you think, you know what, I want to go my own ways, and then we always will indicate to you at what time our ship will be leaving, at what time our buses will be departing from what spot, and then you could use that as your time frame that you fill with your own program. So, you know, we cannot run this. This is a matter of fairness towards your fellow passengers. And about our program, you will always be informed. We will do a daily port talk here in the lounge. You've heard it yesterday. There's also a flip chart out there for $4. So our advice to you is very simple. Don't use the ATM machines to just get a $10 or $20 out every day, but maybe get a bigger amount of euros out at once, because things that can be very annoying. Our non-smoking policy is only in its child bed, I should say. We are only starting to get stricter, so do ask in the restaurants and cafes if they do have non-smoking zones, but often it is not established yet, so everybody. But as you're traveling here for the next 7-8 days, our humble advice to you is try
57 West End. West Side?
Oh, we're
East of 57? Huh?
It's cold out here on the Danube in Austria.
And as we sail into the Wachau Valley, you may see, although you should definitely, because you could try some of the Wachau. So maybe Melk, you want to give it a try? Up the city walls of Dürnstein and the Baroque church, and have a look also up on the hill. It almost looks like natural rocks, but it is. War broke out, and finally the Habsburgs took all the possessions of this family here in the valley and ruined the castles. Also the Austrian flag derives. You can see it in front of our ship, red, white and red. This is the Austrian flag. Remember, the Duke of Austria, when he fought against the non-believers in the Holy Land, he had a white flag originally. But when Richard the Lionheart angrily tore his flag to the ground, because there was so much blood on the ground, the flag, the white Austrian flag, got stained red, white and red. This is where our national flag derives from. So has the
We don't have a full list.
that only one man could know, and that was his master, Richard the Lionheart. So the legend has it that Blondel, the minstrel, found his master here in Austria. And as we sail deeper into the Wachau Gorge, we'll
One way of getting in the movies, you wave.
Gotcha.
How did you like the trip?
It's very nice. I like it very much.
I'm sure they don't appreciate that.
In 1596, the town was ransacked by peasants, and in 1645 it was plundered by the much-traveled Swedish army during the 30 Years' War. Today, Weißenkirchen is one of the most delightful. We are now sailing underneath a gable. This is a transportation method to bring goods from the left to the right side of the river. Since there are no bridges in the Wachau Valley, the last one we passed when we were in Krems, about an hour and 15 minutes ago or so. And until Melk, there are no bridges over the Danube. This is part of the deal. If you want to be a World Heritage or want to claim a title of a World Heritage site, there are no constructions without the permission of the United Nations allowed anymore. And the Wachau, of course, wants to keep the title UNESCO World Heritage Site, and that's why there are no bridges across this river on this stretch. An area who will lose the title is the area around Dresden, as the community there builds a motor or car bridge across the river Elbe. And this, of course, spoils the view of the old town of Dresden, and that's why they are no longer entitled, or they're no longer allowed to call themselves a heritage site of the United Nations.